Hello and welcome back to another video. So in today's video we've got another video regarding to GTA Online, and this time I thought I'd do something a little bit different in today's video. As I thought in today's video I will show you why I prefer Casino Heists over Cayo Heists. And don't get me wrong, I still like doing Cayo Heists, don't get me wrong, but there's just certain things that Casino Heists does that is way better than Cayo Heists in general, and I want to explain my reasons to why I prefer the Casino Heist. And I'm not just going to be talking about the player-based reasons where people are like, oh, but I prefer Cayo Heist because you can do it solo. That's just the basic reason. When it comes to this channel, we talk about the real reasons. When I talk about actual reasons, like stuff more professional than just the player base, because the player base is just like a boring answer, as no one ever talks about the real reasons behind it, and which is why we are going to talk about why I prefer them in this video. And don't get me wrong, I know everyone's going to be opinionated in this video, which you are entitled to. Like, if you're someone that prefers Cayo Heist, then that's fair enough, and if you're someone that prefers Casino Heist, then fair enough. But even though, to let me know in the comments which one you prefer. But either way, let's actually get started with this video. These are my reasons to why I prefer Casino Heists than Cayo. Reason number 1. The first prep mission is way more quicker. So basically what this is that when you do the first prep mission for the Casino Heist, where you got to find out what your vault targets are, that mission seems to take much more quicker than you do the first prep for the Cayo Heist. Because with the first prep for the Cayo Heist, you got to go to your submarine, then you got to always go and get the plane and fly your way to the island. Even sometimes you'll have to fly from Polito all the way down south, which can take a long time. And then obviously you have to sneak your way around the island to find out what your vault target is. And sometimes you can get caught by the guards, and it really just gets irritating, and sometimes it just takes a bit too long. As with the Casino Heist, it only takes like 5 minutes, as I'm going to show you in this clip right now, because all you have to do pretty much is to go to the observatory. I know sometimes you don't have to go to the observatory, but I think it only works when you get the arcade near the Eclipse Towers, because with the Eclipse Towers you always seem to go to the observatory, and then obviously you make your way to the down to the casino after you've hacked the phone, and then you make your way to where the signal is strong, and then you find out what's in the vault in the end. And then all you do, you just walk out the casino, and then bang, you're done. So pretty much it's just that easy, as it only takes just 5 minutes to do it. So yeah, the first prep mission is much more quicker than the Cayo's first prep mission. Reason number 2. You get more chance of getting better heist targets. So basically what I mean by this is, ever since now the Cayo Heist got nerfed, and the vault targets are pretty much either Tequila, Ruby Necklace, Bearer Bonds, or Pink Diamond. As we know, Pink Diamond obviously gives you the most, but whenever I normally do Cayo Heist now, I've never got Pink Diamond in a long time. Like, I've never had a chance to get Pink Diamond. I used to get it all the time, but now I just don't get it anymore. And sometimes with the Cayo Heist, you always get like the low targets. You don't get like a really higher target whenever you do the first prep mission. As with the Casino Heist, you get more chance of getting better targets, like, and obviously the best ones are pretty much gold in artwork, and sometimes diamonds when it's a really good event week, but mostly it's either gold or artwork. And whenever I've done the Casino Heist preps, I've always got more chance of getting gold and art every time I do the first prep mission. So yeah, with the Casino Heist vault target mission, you get more chance of getting a better item. Reason number 3. Property distance. So property distance, what I'm talking about is where you have to go for each prep mission and where you have to go to finish them. So at first with the Cayo Heist, normally when you start a Cayo Heist prep mission, you would have to either get your Sparrow or get whatever vehicle you got out of your sea, make your way onto land, and go to your prep mission location on land. And then after your prep mission, then you would have to go all the way back out to sea to complete it. And sometimes even if you don't have the Sparrow, some people like to use like the Oppressor Mark II or any other flying vehicle to do the missions. Even if you land your vehicle on the submarine where it's not going to be able to get destroyed, and then you walk, normally when you walk into your submarine, normally your vehicle gets destroyed, which I don't really get, and it can get really irritating because I don't know how a vehicle can get destroyed just by entering a submarine. As with the casino heist, you don't have to pretty much worry about that because obviously you're on land anyway. Like, and plus most of the prep missions are quite close to each other. Because, like, I know there's always prep missions like, you know, oh, go to Palomino Highlands and all that stuff. But all that stuff seems really easy and they still seem really close. So, and also, if even most of the prep missions where you have to go back to the arcade, you can just leave your vehicle outside and don't have to worry about it getting destroyed, even though the cars can sometimes ram into them, especially where your arcade is. But either way, it's still really, you don't have to worry about that. And plus with the prep missions in the Cayo Heist, they all just seem to take really long. So yeah, so that's why the distance on the casino heist is way, you don't have to worry about your vehicle getting destroyed half the time. Reason number 4. Random glitches. Now don't get me wrong, both heists do have some random glitches that happen at any point in the game. Like, you know, guards are not moving, you randomly get caught. But the Cayo Heist pretty much does have these random glitches that happen, and it can ruin the heist, and it can ruin your elite challenges, and you've got to do them all over again. Which can be really irritating, because there's many people out there that like to do the elite challenges, and sometimes, many times when I've done the Cayo Heist, especially when I wanted to do the elite challenge, I've always had these random glitches where I randomly got caught, like even if I kill a guard and then the bullet gets fired, or I somehow destroy a camera, and sometimes you still get caught, or even if you're quickly past the camera and you still randomly get caught. And sometimes, even the checkpoint system as well, I'll throw in. Sometimes with the Cayo Heist checkpoint system, if you actually spend, because some people can actually spend a long time in the compound, like they could take out all the guards and, you know, leave the cameras and get the targets, and somehow they randomly get caught and they've got to retry it again, and they've got to like take out all the guards again, get the vault target and the extras and all that. But with the casino heist, you don't have to worry about much of them, because it doesn't always happen, because obviously whenever I've done the casino heist, I've never had much of the random glitches that happens. I know there has been some where, like, you know, the guards don't move and you get thrown back into, kicked out the heist when you exit the vault, but either way it can be easily be solved by restarting your game and that. But the casino heist does not have much glitches to worry about. And finally, reason number 5. The casino heist has more approaches than the Cayo. Now let's be honest here, Cayo Heist does have some approaches, but with the Cayo Heist approaches, they all just seem like the same approach. I know all the different approaches say like, oh, you can go in by a boat, you can go in by a big truck or helicopter or all that sort of stuff, but it all still seems the same approach. I know it does have like occasional like disguises, like the Cayo Guard disguise, but that's only just to get around the island. Like, even though with the disguises, it all just still seems the same approach. Like, there isn't no like different form of disguise or anything like that, which is quite a shame. But yeah, the Cayo Heist all just seems like the same approach, no matter what vehicle you do and all that, because it's all the same thing really. But with the casino heist, you get a ton of different approaches. Like, you can go in really silent, you can go in as a security guard, you can go in as a bugster worker, aggressive, you name it, you've got it all there. There's many different ways to do it. As I like the casino heist approaches because, obviously, and also the same thing, I don't really get bored of doing all these different casino heist approaches, because with the Cayo Heist it can get really boring because you do the same thing over and over again, like the famous submarine method that everybody does. And obviously I know with the casino heist many people like doing, you know, like the group 6 security guard approach and all that, but either way, casino heist still has very different approaches, as I don't pretty much do the same thing all the time. I always like doing different approaches because sometimes it gets really bored, and it's really nice to have a go at the different approaches, as I know how to do all the approaches now. But either way, I just wish like the Cayo Heist would have actually had some different ways to do it, like instead of like, you know, just going in by a different vehicle and then boom, you're at the compound and all that. I wish there was like some different form of disguises we could do or stuff like that. But the Casino Heist definitely has all different approaches and different disguises, and there's just many different ways you can do it, and plus you got many different ways to escape as well, which is also really good as well. So yeah, and that's my reason. But anyway, so that's it for this video, and if you did enjoy this video and if you agree with the stuff that I said, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and as always, let me know in the comments which heist you prefer and tell me your reasons why, because I like to see your reasons to why you prefer the difference compared to my opinions. But either way, not everyone's going to agree with me on this video, which is fair enough because we're in a world where we're allowed to be opinionated. But either way, I still want to hear your reasons why you prefer either the Cayo Heist or the Casino Heist, and tell me your reasons. And please don't make it about, oh, because you could do it solo, because that's just a basic reason. I like to hear exactly good reasons why. But either way though, thank you for watching, and I shall see you lot in the next video. Take care.